Okay, I'm sure y'all know the drill by now. I'm gonna be redrawing yet another drawing from my childhood, and this is what it is. And it's yet another one of those drawings that has multiple viewpoints because I cannot contain myself, nor can I control myself. But this time, it's two cinematic drawings. There is no character concept drawing for this one, so we're back to two drawings for a minute. And also this series, I started reading it when I was in middle school, and it was definitely my introductory into certain things. Like, when I was in elementary school, I started reading the American Chillers books, and those got me into reading. But then I picked this book up at a scholastic book fair at my middle school, and it was like one of the only two things that I could afford to get at the scholastic book fair, but I got hooked immediately. I got the second and the third book, which I know means I had no context for what happened in the first book, but those two were the only books they had. So I picked them up and I started reading them, and wow, was I introduced to a world. It was so much fun, and I loved it so much. I can't even really describe it much. I don't remember if I drew this as like a particular scene in the books, but I do know that it was in my folder of drawings I had made at one point, and this was a keystone moment in my education because it got me into reading books more frequently, and also this was one of the first things that I drew when I started drawing. Like, this is definitely what started me down the path of glory, if you will. That's a joke. Please take it as a joke. Anyway, this one's gonna be a bit of a shorter video because it didn't take me as long to make this one, and this is definitely one of those examples of drawings that I'm not exactly the proudest of, but that's because I still need to learn how to draw certain things, and animal faces is one of the things I need to learn how to draw, apparently. But in the meantime, also, I guess I should talk about my drawing experience for this one. It was my first time attempting to do a painting in digital art. Instead of relying on the blur tools and all of that, I actually used the paintbrush tool, and I actually really like how it came out. I wouldn't be surprised if people are going to complain a little bit because of the shading that I did. Oh wow, all of that beautiful paint work for nothing because it's covered in this purple sheen of shadow, but I did my best, okay? No, I'm not the proudest of these drawings, but there are certain parts of them that I am indeed proud of, and I'm going to leave you with that. And I bid you a good day, and a good week, and a good night, or whatever, and I will see you another time. Bye-bye.